Okay. Good morning. All right, I am going live for Empowering the Business of You. And hey, partner. And I am gonna wait a few minutes for a few people that were on Bernie's live. I'm trying to see. Okay, so this morning, one of the things that I wanted to talk about very briefly while you're on your morning go is about business. It's a conversation that I have all the time, every day, every single day. For the last 20 years, I've talked about business, and it's no different this morning. For those of you that are at home, for those of you that have businesses that are, just kind of boiling on the inside of you, some of you that have businesses in your heart, in your mind, in your vision, in your future, I wanted to talk to you this morning about just getting out of your own way so that you can actually do the business. This morning series is called Empowering the Business of You, because we believe that if you look at it from the right perspective, that there really is a business in there. So sometimes I have clients that come, hang on, it's a helicopter. Sometimes what happens is you're in your life, you're in your rut, you're in your job, you're in your flow, and there was always something that you wanted to do. There was always a business that you had in your heart and mind, and you didn't move on it. You didn't you didn't act on it the way that you should have. And I'm here to tell you this morning that those issues, those limited beliefs, those distractions, those things don't have to be in the way of you doing your business. And so the idea is that you can start to do steps, you can start to do things to formalize the business that is inside of you. So what are some of those things? Trust yourself. A lot of times we're inspired and we have these great ideas and these things that we want to execute, or we get inspired, even in the shower, you get inspired in a dream, you get inspired in the middle of the night, you get inspired while you're creating a solution for your kids, you get inspired as you're going through your day and you're thinking, wow, this would be great for everyone to have. I wonder if I could make this or create this. And the answer is yes. You can create it. You can make it. That's how some of the greatest things are invented, out of trying to develop a solution for something or being inspired by, by a situation or even by someone else. From some of the greatest tragedies, some amazing things have been inspiring to people. And so just being allowing of yourself to be free, to just be motivated to execute the things that are inside of you. So one of the things that I mean by that is that as you're going through your day, do something different. Keep a journal, write down the notes, write down the things that come to you, and very well that could be your business. You might have created something, developed something, you might have expanded something, you might have improved on something. Don't be afraid to take the risk on you. Don't be afraid to invest in you. We are so quick to invest in others. We're so quick to invest in other people's dreams. And I'm just saying this morning to take a chance and invest in yourself. Believe in yourself. Trust yourself. You've been given vision. You've been given intuition. You've been given inspiration for something. Trust that, God has just downloaded that to you, and that it's for you to do something with for the world. A lot of times we hide our gifts. We shun them. We question them. Oh, that couldn't be. Oh, not me. Oh, I'm not strong enough. Oh, I'm not smart enough. Oh, I'm not good enough. And I'm telling you this morning that you absolutely absolutely are. That when we look at some of these leaders and forward thinkers, when you talk to them, you might even think to yourself, oh my gosh, I'm smarter than them. Or, oh my gosh, I'm this. But you know what the difference is? They're willing to take the risk. They're willing to take the chance. They're willing to invest in themselves. So empowering the business of you is about you being able to know and really be strong in the fact that you are worth it, that your ideas are worth it, that what you've been given is possible for the world to glean. And don't worry about, well, oh my gosh, there's so many people that are doing it, or so many people that have saturated the world with it. No, you know what? You've been assigned to a community. You've been assigned to your portion of the world. The world is filled with billions of people, and a ton of them haven't heard of you. They haven't heard of the work. I can't tell you how many times I go to a conference, an amazing conference with an amazing people that has, thousands and hundreds of thousands of followers, and there is 1,000+ people in this conference, and I'll be excited and I'll be in my week and I'll talk to someone, and then all of a sudden, this is the funny thing, I will talk to someone and they'll be like, oh, I don't know who that is. And it just reminds me of the fact of how big the world is and how much the world needs what you have. So if you're at home, on your way to work, in your day, even right now, in something that you've created that you're wanting to change out of, don't worry about it. Don't worry about what was or what couldn't be. Just worry about what's next and what's now. And it's very, very possible that you are able to have an amazing run, an amazing business, an amazing product, an amazing idea, an amazing cause bubbling up inside of you that the world needs to know and the world needs to hear. So I just wanted to share that with you this morning. I wanted you to be encouraged for the ideas that you have already had and the things that you are already doing towards your greater success. A lot of times we are constantly measuring ourselves by other people, and I'm a culprit of it too, but there is no one that could be any better, any more excellent at being you. And so do you well. And be able to conquer the day from that space. Grab a journal, start writing these things down. Don't just look 10 years from now and say, oh, you know what, I had a great idea, or, I thought of something years ago, but someone else already did it. That happens to us all the time. We thought of something, and then all of a sudden you see it on the shelf. It's just kind of this universal boomerang that lets you know that you are in the flow, that you're thinking of things that already, that exist and that are good and that is needed in the world. So don't be afraid of that. And don't be afraid of how big it is. A lot of times we look at things and we think, oh, this is too big for me. And I tell everybody, you know what, we can have big vision, big dreams, but the reality is you're going to get there one step at a time. So let's work our way there. Don't be distracted by the grand vision of what it is. Be inspired by the journey that it's going to take for you to get there. And so everything can be accomplished. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. It's a big thing. Although, my house is vegan, so we don't eat elephants. But you know what I mean. How do you accomplish something? One step at a time. One step at a time. So this morning, today, right now, what is your step? What is the thing that you are going to do? We've got some amazing things coming up next year. We're going to have some conferences, some seminars. I've got some amazing things that are going to happen in 2020. So I want to make sure you're plugged in and you're looking out for it, because we are going to expand this conversation to reach as many people as possible. That, you know what? You are the answer to your problem. You are the answer. You're the one that can solve it. How is it? Because you've been equipped, you've been given, you have the vision, you have the exercise, you have the know-how to do something great. And it starts today. It's early enough, to start today. And even if it's later where you are, you can start right now. Even if you watch this tonight, you can start something different right now. And I will join you in doing the same. Make it a great day. Remember, empowering the business of you, every Wednesday morning at 8:30 with myself and Bernadette Gambino. And we are excited to bring you this conversation. And so look out for more to come. Like us, join us, with our lives, and definitely join our respective pages. And we'll see you on the other side. Have an amazing week. All right. Love you guys. Bye.